very white from the thing.
It looks like it's dirty. All right, we're here. We're starting now.
Oh boy.
We're starting up.
We're here. Get used to it.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. We had a long break because Gable had to go to trial in Florida for molesting Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
How'd that go for you? Did you touch his balls?
I'm a big fan of the Mickey Mouse.
Of his balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mickey. I remember that picture. I was trying. It took a long time for me to find. It wasn't even good enough. I wanted a better one. It was the best I could find.
A dirty Mickey picture.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to find something better, and that's the best at what I could find.
Something to offend Gable.
It's the best. I mean, I don't think anything's gonna offend Gable.
That's true. I'm easily not offended.
It still says 37 on there.
Huh?
You 37?
I thought it would have changed by now.
It didn't. All right, well, welcome back, all
it's
you
like,
guys.
It's like you number 37. Like there's 36 other guys, and you number 37.
Well, you use the 37th letter of the alphabet too, so
that makes sense.
All right, moving on because that's true. So we're gonna give you guys a WrestleMania preview here, but before we do that, we're also gonna talk about some of the Raw and SmackDown NXT stuff leading up to this. But before we do that, we're gonna plug our things that you guys don't go on because you're not even listening to this. Go to our YouTube
Wait,
page.
wasn't I going to do this on YouTube this time?
What?
Wasn't I going to do this on YouTube
this time? Oh, yeah. Do that. There's a way to do it.
Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, Instagram.
No one's listening. Was there anyone there still or no?
No,
I didn't even know you could. I forgot you could even live stream on YouTube.
I don't even think I'm signed in on YouTube.
I know you can do Facebook Live.
I need to... This is podcasting at its best.
It is. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna plug our stuff.
I can add an account, right?
Why don't you just use ours?
Here, it's what I'm trying to.
Oh, I thought you already had it on. I know you're trying to add it, you weirdo. So what you guys need to do is go to
sign in there.
All right, I'm gonna sign in here. You can do that talk thing wise.
All right. The opening. Plug YouTube page, Breakroom BS, and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud. Breakroom BS is the common nomenclature to use for our page on all of those. YouTube is our main source of
income.
Income.
No.
So we want it to be. SoundCloud, we do have the
we want it to be.
Yeah, SoundCloud, we do have the new episodes on, but YouTube will have all our old episodes, and plus that gets the new episodes as well. So that's probably easiest to follow us on. We are also doing a Marvel marathon where we are running through all the... I
sent a dirty picture to your mom.
Cool. We are Marvel marathon where we're going through all the Marvel movies and reviewing them. Make sure. Okay, let's see. How do you?
Make sure you guys.
Make sure you check those out if you're fans of those Marvel movies.
Yeah, that's on our normal show, and we're all the way up to. Well, Doctor Strange was during our break because we reviewed it a long time ago, so you guys can go listen to that. Our next one's going to be Civil War, so that'll be a good time. Right. Wow, that's a thing, huh?
Yeah, look at that. Go live. So the Breakroom BS live stream is not allowed on your account. This may be due to copyright terms. Oh, dude, you fucked us.
Oh, how did I fuck us?
We fucked us.
How did we fuck us?
Remember that one time that we used music?
Yeah, but we don't have any strikes.
Apparently we do.
It says 0 in our account because I looked.
This may be due to copyright terms of use strikes against your account.
That's dumb.
Maybe there's like invisible ones.
How does it make any sense? Because you have one problem, you can never just stream live ever again. That doesn't make any sense. We only have like 4 subscribers on there anyway. Might be better off doing Instagram since we have 200 people that we have following us on there.
I hate everything.
Why? Because you were just there?
We'll keep we're going to go back to this every week and give it another try. Maybe eventually it'll clear itself up.
It's going to eventually let us in. It's going to eventually let us in and we're going to play. Are you back on the IGs?
I just want to go live.
I want to have sex with Asuka.
I figured it out. Okay, live video. We're back. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back, Instagram. Oh, wait. We're back, Instagram, our #1 choice of live feeding.
This is the only place we go, and we'll never go anywhere else for live streaming because it's the best. Unless someone else lets us.
Man, all right, this is podcasting at its finest.
It's at its best. So,
all right, so let's start talking about some wrestling.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into this. We're going to start with a preview for NXT Takeover New Orleans. That's the NXT Takeover New Orleans show. First of all, the first match we have on here is the tag match. Okay.
Well, wait, this is a little different. So everyone who like normally listens is gonna be confused. We're doing this all weird. We're not gonna.
Everyone that normally listens, that was a funny joke.
That was the joke.
You're funny.
We're not reviewing last week's episodes, but we will be bringing up what happened to them as we're going over the previews.
Yeah.
Hopefully the shows did a good enough job of setting up these for us to have something to talk about.
Yeah, hopefully. So the first match we have is the okay. It's the Undisputed Era versus Authors of Pain versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, which is a triple threat match for the NXT Tag Team Championship, and is now apparently the finals of the Dusty Classic as well.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I thought it was fucking dumb.
You didn't like it?
Dude, like, you have this tournament that they're making the biggest deal ever out of, right? The Dusty Classic. To the point where, like, this final, they had, like, the Dusty Classic on the screens. They really have the trophy up there. And for the final match, they just do a fuck job finish and have him run in.
I see why you think it's dumb, but I'm more excited about this match now. I guess I don't really have tournament experience while watching this shit.
And another thing is, I have enough multi-person matches this weekend.
There's a fuck ton.
I don't need a triple threat tag match. I really don't.
Dude, the WWE, that is the in thing right now for the writers, is fucking multi-person, like gang-bang matches.
Gangbang. Dude, I would have been perfectly fine with them finishing the fucking tournament and having the winner fight Undisputed Era. It was completely unnecessary. It made the tournament seem not as important. So now you're telling me the Undisputed Era could be the winners of the fucking tournament and they weren't even in it? Because this is the finals.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about it. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's so
Whatever,
silly.
that's fine. That's fine.
Whatever, that's fine.
Dude, what I'm really excited about is the idea of fucking Undisputed Era having a shit ton of belts.
Yeah, I'll just start off with my prediction kind of right now. I don't think Undisputed Era is winning this match.
No?
No, I don't think they're winning.
You don't think that they're using this as a way to shift over, to work around this injury and shift the belt over from one Undisputed Era member to another?
No, I was really curious what they were even going to do, though, because he was injured. But
yeah.
If anything, I feel like when they lose it, they can simply use the excuse that this isn't fair, we weren't ready, they're normally the tag champs.
And plus, they're also pushing that whole, Adam Cole's going to fucking have to wrestle in 2 matches.
Dude, that's real. I like that they're doing that. He has to do double duty.
Dude, if he does 2 and wins both of them and walks out of there with 2 belts, that's going to be badass.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win. I think, unfortunately, I'm picking Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, which I think is stupid. I'm not a fan of, like... First of all, I'm not a fan in the first place of tag teams that are just two singles guys thrown together. I never really liked that. Like the Bar. I don't like when you just take 2 single guys and throw them together.
Yeah.
Second of all, the fact that you took 2 single guys and threw them together and put them in a tournament with established teams and they're winning, it seems silly to me. Like, these are well-oiled, established teams that have been together for years. You take 2 singles guys, you're like, all right, go, and they're just kicking everyone's asses. You know what I mean? And the tag team environment, they should be at a disadvantage because they're not tag team wrestlers.
Yeah.
So I don't like that they're doing it, but I think they're going to win it. I really do. I don't think Authors of Pain is going to win because I think they're going up to the main roster.
Yeah, if Authors of Pain wasn't going to be... if the winner of this wasn't going to be getting the belt, I would have said Authors of Pain would have won this hands down. But because the winner is getting the belt, it has to be... I would assume it either has to be Undisputed Era or the... I don't even know what to call them. The Rod Pete. The Pete Rod. The Pete Rod. Let's call them the Pete Rod. I like that.
It's the Strong Pete.
The strong Dunn.
The Dunn Strong.
Let's call them the Dunn Heaps.
The Dunn Heaps. Where's that word even in there?
It's not.
It makes it better. Dude, I don't know. But here's the thing: they could always do something cool. Let me preface it with they never will, but they could always do something cool where, what if Authors of Pain win and they go up to the main roster anyway with the fucking NXT tag titles and they have them on both shows kicking ass for a while? That'd be kind of cool that they're so badass. They're the fucking tag champs in NXT and they're just up on the main roster too. It would also... They did that a little bit with Kevin Owens. Before he came up, he was the fucking NXT champion and he came up and he was fighting John Cena while he was still the NXT champion, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't think they'll do anything like that. So, who are you picking for this?
Ooh, Can if we get enough into conversation about this one, I might end up changing what I have here. But for now, I'm going to take the.
I'm gonna wait to circle until we're done with the fucking NXT.
Dude, this is hard.
In case I
The
change my
NXT
mind.
one's so good because I can't guess. I really can't.
Yeah.
For now, I'm saying Undisputed Era. I might go back to that throughout the show, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Stay tuned.
This is a cliffhanger shit right here.
Please listen to us.
Please stop not listening to us. It's dumb. For now, I'm going to go with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. All right, so moving on. Next, we have Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. Unsanctioned match. Gargano wins. He's rehired. If he loses, he is gone again. Okay, I know you're a fan of this angle.
I love it.
Okay, whenever they first started, whenever we were talking about whenever they first did the match and Ciampa hit him and Gargano was gone, I was like, dude, this is so cool. They could do something different where like he leaves and then they come back to this way later down the road and it's like a built-in rivalry. It's something cool. All they did was the same thing they do all the time now. It's the same thing. Like, oh, he gets fired, he figures out a way to come back and he fights him. I'm like, I was expecting something fresh and cool they could do with this, something unique, and it really just turned into the same angle where the guy gets fired, he finds a way back, and he just ends up fighting the guy that got him fired or whatever. It's like for you haven't really seen this before, so I get why it's so cooler to you. Like I wanted them to do something different. Like the fact that they could plan so far ahead and not even do anything else with it now, and let's say they both get to the main roster and fucking Ciampa shows up and Gargano fucking hates him because he got him fired a year ago. Like, it'd be such a cool thing to call back
to bring it up to the main roster.
Yeah, but they're just doing they just did the same thing, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I do love this fucking storyline, because if I phrase this wrong, if I'm grammatically inaccurate,
grammatically is a good word, so you're starting off well.
Please correct me. But my biggest pop was okay. Fix it, go.
Finish your sentence.
My biggest pop was whenever, of all of me watching wrestling throughout this last 2 months.
You're pretty
right. I can't think of a better way to phrase it.
It's gonna be funny when me, you, and Tito are sitting there watching me, and you say something dumb, and he just looks at me.
I'm just not going to say something dumb.
Like, I'm just gonna not talk the whole time.
Well, the reason I'm saying it now and throwing it out there so openly is because I know that it's worth a good laugh right now of you making fun of me.
What'll be funny is that we're sitting there, and you just look at me, you're like, Pop, Dave? Pop? I'm like, yeah, Gabe, we'll pop. You're just like, hey, Tito, I just
there's
popped.
pop in the fridge. They're go get the pop.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
You're going to have to translate to Tito what I'm trying to say.
Like, he's a little confused, Tito. He's newer.
But yeah, one of the biggest moments for me was whenever fucking
he pulled the mask off.
He pulled the mask off. It just blew my mind, and I got so excited.
You did go real hard for that.
Yeah. But yeah, as much as I love this angle, it's very foreseeable that Johnny Gargano is winning this.
Yeah, I'm picking him as well. Okay, that's all we got to say. I'm circling that one because I'm pretty certain on that one.
Hashtag things to bring attention to this. Hashtag.
You probably can actually, right?
I don't know.
You go hashtagging. Why bring up something else here? Let's see. So something that we're not really going to talk about probably on this last NXT show was the Lars Sullivan Killian Dane match. I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, I don't care. I think you texted me. You were like, I'm on the Lars match. I was like, that's too bad. I feel bad for him because I did not give a fuck about that match.
Dude, I really should have though. That was what was disappointing about.
Did you catch?
Did we skip ahead to that?
I was just talking about stuff while we were waiting.
Oh, okay.
Did you catch how his music is different at the beginning with the little Irish jig in it? Because I noticed it again. It's kind of cool. Like Killian Dane's Sanity music. Whenever he comes out by himself, because he's Irish,
it's just slightly different.
It's a different version of it, which is cool. You didn't catch that?
I think you brought it up to me before.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't sure if you noticed it or not.
No, I forgot to pay attention because I just don't like him.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
All right. So what's up next? What do we got next?
We got Ember Moon, who's the current reigning NXT Women's Champion. Reigning.
She's reigning.
She's popping.
She's reigning and popping.
She's popping. She's rolling. She's rolling. She's grinding that pulling.
That sounds weird.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Oh, really?
That was the lyrics to the
song. You tell Ashley about this? Wait, is Ashley a stripper?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Gonna roll past that now. Ember Moon, the champion, versus Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Blazer. She's got what is it? Diverticulitis or something.
Ember Moon versus the dollar store, the dollar store version of what's that chick? I can't remember her name now. We've only seen her in like 40,000 promos. I can't remember her name.
She's the McDonald's dollar menu version of Ronda Rousey.
Thank you. There it is.
She's the Great Value Ronda Rousey. Because Great Value is the Walmart brand. That's funny.
Oh, I just bought like 3 Great Value things tonight.
They make quality stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not bad.
It's all right, I guess. I don't care about this match. People seem to think Ember Moon is not doing a great job as the women's champion. I really don't see why. I kind of like her.
I like her a lot.
I just don't like Shayna Baszler.
I want to see more Ember Moon matches during the show.
Just without her.
Yeah, without Shayna Baszler.
Yeah,
her she just needs to go away.
I'm picking. Wait, you pick first.
Oh, we can highlight. Do you want to highlight?
I like circling.
Okay.
It gets me hard, you know.
Okay.
Well, you have a highlighter. I'm highlighting. That's way better.
I'm saying Undisputed Era.
Oh wait. I thought. Okay.
Okay, this highlighter doesn't work.
I'm gonna go back to my circling. I'm picking.
You have my pen. You took my pen.
Where's my pen?
You had a pen over there. You took it.
What pen? Oh yeah. I don't like this pen.
Give me this pen.
No, I want that pen.
All right.
I don't want to be pink.
Back to.
I'm not secure with my manhood enough to be pink.
Okay. Was Ember Moon on that list of people getting called up?
The list kind of varies, but I haven't seen her for the most part.
Is this a rumored list?
It's not. I mean, it's all. Nothing's going to be officially like. No one's backstage is like, "Hey, dude, Vince told me that he's calling this person up." You know what I mean? Like, it's all like rumored innuendo.
Rumor and innuendo.
Yeah. For most of the times, I see her not mentioned. But there's a reason. I'm picking Ember Moon to win, and there's a reason for this. I'll get back to.
Okay. I was gonna. Shayna Baszler is part of that Horseman thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I had a feeling that maybe Ember Moon may get called up, and Shayna Baszler, they're gonna. Well, it might be too early for her to be pushed. Huh. She's still kind of newer, huh?
Shayna Baszler? Yeah. She's newer. And Ember Moon, I think, was an indie wrestler, so she even has years in before this. I'm pretty sure Shayna Baszler, this is her first wrestling experience in NXT.
Okay, I think they're gonna keep working this rivalry, but I don't think there's gonna be a title change here. I'm gonna take Ember Moon.
I'm also picking Ember Moon, and I'll give my more specific reasons why soon.
I'm gonna talk about my uneducated reasons why.
Okay.
So I think that Ember Moon, they're gonna keep pushing her talent, keep highlighting her talent. In the forefront here.
You're so
cute.
And
meanwhile, while also having Shayna Baszler be like in the background, getting a little bit of attention as well. And then at the next takeover, we'll probably see a title switch of the same rivalry.
You think they'll? I hope they're not still fighting with the next takeover. I really hope they aren't.
I don't know.
They fought at the last takeover. I don't know if they're going to go to another one.
Well, anyway.
I just think it's adorable you said that her talent was being pushed. That was cute.
Her talent was being highlighted. Like a highlighter, like a dry highlighter that won't work.
Yeah. Did you catch the... I thought it was really cool. They did some segment, I think it was not on this week's, but last week's NXT, where they were interviewing someone. I think they were interviewing a tag team or something.
Oh!
And in the background...
she popped out, yeah.
Well, it was cool because I noticed, I was like, dude, that's Shayna Baszler back there talking to someone, and you could notice it, but they didn't focus on it, and then it went on for like a minute, and then she started fighting with her. I was like, that was really cool how they did that.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I started I zoned out because I was in the car watching that shit, and I was like paying attention to like other conversation or maybe something that was going on the side of the highway or something. And I'm not paying attention to it anymore because I'm zoning out on this interview, and then that starts to happen. I'm like, oh fuck, there was a reason they were doing this.
Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, it's kind of cool that it's even happening and they're not talking about it in the first place, which is cool because it's realistic. But then also that they did that, I thought that was pretty cool.
Dude, it's James.
Oh boy,
James is here.
What a loser.
Hi.
What a fag.
We're friends.
We're friends.
James, do you like our truck? Our tractor? Our tractor, it's right here.
You know who this is? Who is this? Son of Knives,
Son
baby.
of Knives.
Son of Knives.
Make sure you check out his YouTube page, everyone.
Son of Knives.
Everyone, meaning James.
Hey, James, check out your own YouTube page.
What were we talking about? Oh, wait. Were we saying something, or can I go back to my predictions?
Oh yeah, you're still predicting Ember Moon. It's been a while, but you can continue.
But I do think though they're going to eventually give Shayna Baszler this title here to get her all worked up because they want to get her ready to be part of like some working with the Rousey in the WWE a year or two down the road.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna do a 4 horsewoman versus 4 horsewoman thing, but they need to wait for that. All right, you got anything else to add to that? We're going to the next one here.
I don't think James is listening. I think he just pulled us up and then like put his phone down.
That's fine with me.
All right. At least someone else thinks that there's someone listening.
I don't like him anyway. He sucks. Dude, James gets a trophy though. I don't want to talk about work. Never mind. So what's the next match? What do we got?
We got the six-man ladder match for the newly added NXT North American Championship.
That's right.
This includes Adam Cole from Undisputed Era. Yeah. The Velveteen Dream.
I love him.
Killian Dane.
Yeah.
Lars Sullivan.
Don't care.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Ricochet. And EC3.
I think it's funny that 4 out of 6 of these probably are my 4 favorite people in NXT right now.
I agree.
I like them a lot.
2 of them haven't even started wrestling yet.
Yeah. EC3, Mr. 1%.
Yeah. Dude, he's funny.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Did you see the fucking little shots of him on his video where he's like on top of a fucking
Yeah,
building?
I was just about to say that, like poolside.
yeah, look, this is so funny.
Yeah, but I think, I don't think I think Killian and Lars are both like just filler.
I completely agree.
And I think that's why they had those 2 fighting is to bring some attention to them. So you're like, oh look, there's other people that exist.
Yeah, people are alive.
Even to be honest, as much as I love them, I think Velveteen Dream's kind of a filler as well. I think the only real contenders for the belt itself would be Ricochet, EC3, and Adam Cole.
See, the way I'm looking at it, I really don't think they're going to put the title on Ricochet and EC3 since it's their first match. I don't think either one of them are going to win it. I don't.
That's why it's so it'd be so unexpected, though.
It would be. I agree, but I mean, like...
That's a ballsy move.
It is, because think about it. Like, you're introducing a new championship to NXT, and you're going to put it on a guy who just got there on his first match. Like, that's a little fugazi. I mean, how did he earn this? You know, like, what did they do to earn this? You know what I mean? Like, they just got there.
I think Adam Cole's the most realistic win out of this.
I think it's between, because Velveteen Dream has been getting like pushed. I think it's going to be Adam Cole. Adam Cole's going to be my pick.
They haven't like pushed him in like the last like 3 weeks though.
It's true. I mean, like I think he's been winning at his takeover matches though. And like he hasn't been like in main spots, but this isn't going to be a main event title. This is going to be the equivalent of like an Intercontinental.
It's a mid-card title.
Yeah. But I also think that they should put it on someone really great since it's the first one. I see Adam Cole getting it, which is why I don't think Undisputed Era is going to win the tag one. So I'm picking Adam Cole for this. I'm submitting. I'm picking Adam Cole, and I think I'm going to stick with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne because I don't think Undisputed Era is going to keep the tag titles.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take Adam Cole too. As much as I want it to be Ricochet, I don't think Prince Puma's walking out of here with a belt. I
think this match is going to make Ricochet and EC3 look fucking amazing. I think they're going to be great in the match, and that's going to do just as much for them coming in as winning the title. I think it's really going to show. I think it's going to be the first time that WWE fans and a lot of people that don't watch Lucha Underground get to see Ricochet, and they're going to be blown away by him. I don't think he even needs to win the belt at all. I think he needs to go in and have an amazing match.
Yeah, I think either Lars or Killian are going to do something to take Ricochet and EC3 like out, so like some cheap shit or something. So,
yeah,
and that way it doesn't make them look as bad whenever they are. Whenever they lose.
Dude, this match could be fucking the match of the night for both shows. Or the match of the weekend. This could be the best match of the whole fucking WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's definitely the one I'm looking forward to more than any other match, I think. It really
I
is.
completely agree with that as well. I mean, Ricochet being in alone, like I said, I'm a big fanboy of him.
Another reason I think Undisputed Era is losing is because I don't know how long Kyle O'Reilly's going to be out. Is he's the one that's injured, right? O'Reilly, I think. And I don't think they're going to keep the tag titles on them and have Adam Cole have to keep defending both till O'Reilly gets back. But then again, O'Reilly could be back pretty soon, so I'm not sure. But that's my thought process.
Would they go with a New Day approach on this, where they just take turns?
That's what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was curious what they would do, because that's what they're doing, which I think is fine.
If that's what they're doing, that kind of takes away from my reasoning. Because I thought they would just be transferring the belt over from one person to another.
No, I think that once if they do keep it, I think when Kyle O'Reilly gets back, he can just do it again. I mean, it doesn't make if New Day can do it, why can't anyone else? You know what I mean? Which is kind of weird.
You're making me rethink my.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It really could be.
I'm gonna keep Undisputed Era just to be different, but
okay.
But I think you might end up being right on that one.
Honestly, I could see you being right too. I could see it being.
It could go either way.
It really could.
That's why NXT is doing so much better than the WrestleMania. Because WrestleMania is so fucking predictable.
It really is. And the ones that aren't predictable, I don't really care.
So that's a really good point.
Yeah. All right. So really our last match, we got Andrade Cien Almas, who's the current NXT champion, versus Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. I am picking Aleister Black.
Yeah, I also am taking
Aleister Black. I'm going to
go
back.
His music.
I'm going to go back now. This is why I think Ember Moon's winning, because I don't think they're changing both titles.
James, say something in the chat.
Tell us to suck your dick, because we'll do it.
We'll do it.
As I was saying, I don't think that Ember Moon... I don't think they're going to change both titles. That's why I think that Ember Moon's winning, and Andrade Cien Almas is losing. That's one of the main reasons. And also, I think we read that Andre might be going up anyway. So
yeah, that goes. Your reasoning goes along well with the reasoning that Shayna Baszler's just too fresh in the boat.
I agree. I get going back to the 6-man tag.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
What's that? There she wins.
Yeah,
it's really not.
But yeah.
Back to the 6-man match. So, what were your feelings?
Killian Dane's gonna win.
Yeah. What were your feelings on the big tease at the end of the last episode where they all just stood there and it ended?
Dude, I fucking got annoyed. I was like, man.
I thought it was stupid.
I texted me and I'm like, this is the fucking Sopranos ending all over again.
I thought they should have done something.
Any sort of thing in there, like Regal come in or break things up or something.
Just have them all fight. Just do something. But all right, so that's all I got for NXT. I'm trying to think of any overall predictions. No, nothing really. So
no bizarre things.
Yeah, I don't really got nothing.
Anything with Johnny Gargano's wife, maybe?
No, nothing really. There's going to be a lot of Gargano white signs, I'm sure.
I want to see her featured in some matches. I want to see her getting some regular.
Well, it's kind of they got it. It's just like I don't know, with only an hour show every week, and if you're not in the women's championship picture, like you know what I mean? Like you can only feature like 4 girls a week. You know what I mean? It's like limited real estate. I really think they need like an hour and a half long show or something.
Yeah, I heard talks of them possibly doing that.
I heard something about them going to USA.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, that's all we got for that. Let's move on to
wait. The rumor was something about Raw. I forget what it was, but I think we went over this.
We probably did.
If who was the other network? Fox. Yeah. If Fox ended up picking them up, that they would go down to a
2-hour Raw.
A 2-hour Raw. And then I think SmackDown would have stayed the same, and then NXT would have been extended by I think a half an hour. It said.
That's what they should do. They need more time.
Perfect.
They need more time. All right, let's pause for a minute.
I think all this show should be a half hour. To be honest with you, I really do. Long. I don't need that much Raw.
I don't know that we're gonna get much accomplished in a half hour though.
Hour and a half. I mean,
that's
sorry. I broke.
Well, if it's a 2-hour show, it's an hour and a half with commercials. So. That's how it should be.
Why don't they just add another show?
What?
I
don't want any more.
Try brand split.
I don't want any more.
Try a brand split.
I keep forgetting that the fucking they're going back to the mixed pay-per-views after Mania.
Yeah.
I forget about that.
What was there ever at any point 3 shows?
Yeah. There was Raw, SmackDown, and ECW. They had a fucking ECW pay-per-view too they would do.
Oh, they should bring back ECW. I'd be so down for that. I don't want them
to do that at all. They already ruined ECW once. I don't want them to ruin it again.
Well, then give 205 Live its own fucking show. That's what they could
on
do.
A network?
Yeah. Give them a network. Give them an hour-long block, if anything.
feel like 205 Live should just be, like, featured on the regular... Like, the cruise... They should just have a cruiserweight division on the fucking normal shows like they did, like, back in the day. I don't think the cruiserweight division needs its own whole program. I don't know. Like, I think if you're sitting there for an hour watching the same high-flying stuff, you're like, all right... you can only do so much.
Are there some guys who are in the heavyweight division who could easily pass for cruiserweight?
Finn Balor.
See, what they should do is bring some of the smaller guys down to 205 Live, and then have that third show, and it could be just as interesting. But you just have a different group.
Like, I just think it's silly because when you have 205 Live as its own show, that's a whole fucking hour of people that can never fight for the world title. You know what I mean? They're pigeonholed onto that one show and they can't do anything else. That's silly to me. Like, if you have the cruiserweights on fucking Raw, you can simply have a cruiserweight one day be fucking like, all right, he's going to go fight for the world title. If you put Rey Mysterio in fucking 205 Live, he's a cruiserweight. That means he could never be in a main event. Like,
okay, so my brain's turning here, so just work with me as I'm spitballing here. Spitballing.
Ooh, you're chopping it up.
So what if they break down the shows into divisions then? Like they do like a what's the one cruiserweight? Cruiserweight, heavyweight, and then like a fucking Andre the Giant size one with like people like Lars,
like weight divisions,
or fucking Braun, and then just have that be a whole fucking show.
I think it's the same thing. I think like if you do that, the main event's just gonna be heavyweights. Like, I think you're going to be in the same spot where your cruiserweight division is just never going to fight the people that are main eventing. Like, your main eventers are going to be fucking Roman Reigns, fucking Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, who's too big to be a cruiserweight, like Nakamura, and you're going to have a whole division of people that will just never be able to.
Well, why don't you have
leave their weight division?
Have 3 mid-card belts, one for each weight division, and then one overall belt that goes between all 3 shows that all 3 shows have to fight over. And each division's fighting to be the best division.
Wait, you confused me. What?
So there's three instead of having like the international can be like the one weight division's belt. The
Intercontinental, you mean?
Yeah. And then you have those three mid card belts spread throughout the 3 shows, and then there's one overall belt where they'll be able at pay-per-views and shit to be able to fight over the WWE belt.
I mean, it's not like as long as the people can move between divisions. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The problem, and another thing too is if you make the Intercontinental title exclusively to like one division, and it's not all your main eventers, then it's like you're kind of like you can't really elevate that title anymore. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of making it look like. There was a while where the U.S. title was like John Cena fucking held it and he had an open challenge and it was a big fucking deal and it really elevated the U.S. title to make it more important. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you have it where like bigger guys can't hold the title, it's harder to elevate the title and it's not looked as important. I mean, I don't have a problem with them having 3 shows. I just think they need to like keep shit where you can like move through it. Otherwise, like guys like Austin Aries, who was fucking pissed he was stuck on 205 Live, was like, "Fuck you, I'm leaving. I can't do anything. I won the 205 Light belt, now what do I do now?" Like, I've been the world champion in Ring of Honor and TNA. I've been the world champ there. I can't be the world champ here. Why am I staying? So he left. That's what fucking, what that fucking Mickey Mouse dude? Adrian Neville. Same thing happened with Neville. He's like, this is bullshit. I've been the 205 Live Cruiserweight champ forever, and I can't do anything. I don't want to be here. It's like,
well, I mean, you would still be the prospective champion on like there'd be a prospective like champion and it'd be like the main champion for that show, but then there's the whole fucking WWE belt that would go between the 3 shows and all 3 of those shows are fighting for this belt. So it would go back and forth. I mean, you could still work your way up to that and still have them intermingle.
Like I mean, I like that idea. It's just I don't.
It's very different than everything that's ever happened.
Yeah, because if you take the WWE Championship and now it's on the Cruiserweight show, you no longer have a WWE Championship on the other shows. You know what I mean? And
no, you would have one of the other.
Yeah.
belts.
Which is their problem right now is they have a fucking world title on both shows because they don't want to do that, which I think is stupid. I think it's better they have one title go throughout the shows.
That's what I'm mainly getting at here because it's really confusing because like AJ Styles is like
he's the WWE champion and Brock Lesnar is the Universal champion.
Like I don't. Which
universe trumps the world.
I'm like, who's better? Isn't this the same network? I'm not really sure. This is not the same network, but it is.
It's silly. Like
it all goes back to this fucking brand split. This brand split's fucking poison.
It's really stupid. And having one belt, think about it. If you have one belt, right, and okay, Brock Lesnar sucks. Let's say AJ Styles is your world champion, right, and he's feuding with Nakamura. So obviously your world title's not on Raw now, right? Well, fucking give your fucking main events on Raw the Intercontinental title. So it makes it seem more important. The whole time...
That's essentially what I'd be getting at, but I broke it up by weight division.
Yeah, like, the whole point of not having the world title on that show is you're now elevating the other one because all your guys that are main eventers on Raw, your fucking Roman Reigns, your Brock Lesnar, your fucking Seth Rollins, all these guys that are normally main eventing everything, they're now fighting for the IC title. So now the IC title is more important because he's being elevated. They don't want to do that. They're like, we have to have world titles everywhere. Like, then you know.
It's confusing.
Especially when your world champ isn't even there anyway on Raw, so what's the point? But whatever. It's fucking stupid.
It's really dumb.
It's really dumb. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna pause it so I can back up what we record and it doesn't get erased, and that's the only reason. So we're just pausing it. All right, I guess I didn't. I fucked up by not fucking up. We're back, all baby. All right, here we are. We're back, baby.
Get back to the recording.
All right. Oh.
Right.
What is it? Disney. Something blew up in Disney. What is that?
I think it's a firework.
It's a firework. All right, here we're continuing. We're going to we're starting with the WrestleMania kickoff show, which Gable's going to give his predictions on, and he won't watch it, so it's probably not going to matter.
None of this matters.
To be honest, they really don't. If you look at the matches, but I like battle royals, so I'm looking forward to them a little bit. But okay, so first off, we have the Fabulous Moolah, never mind, she's a bitch. Just the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal is what it's called. Who do you think is going to win the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal?
Nia Jax.
And who cares? She's not in it.
Oh, do you have a list here?
I mean, just every woman that's not fighting. Every woman but Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. All the other women.
Asuka's going to win.
Okay, you're being a dick.
Okay. Bailey.
That's a good one. Bailey, he says.
I can't even think of anyone else at the moment.
Dude, I feel like I'm just going to be picking your pick if I pick Bailey, but I like that pick.
Do it. Oh, wait. Here, I have an idea.
Who's better than Canyon? He was gay and then he died. Moving on, what?
Pick that Sasha.
I was already thinking about that.
There you go.
But I don't know, man. Dude, that fucking shit. Like,
I haven't even seen it.
Oh my god,
dude! I had to watch. I couldn't get the USA app to work on my phone, so I just ended up getting the Hulu one again.
Fucking. So not this week, but the previous week, fucking Sasha and Bailey are backstage, and Sasha gets pissed and just turns on her and just beats the shit out of her backstage. So then on Raw this past week, fucking Bailey's getting jumped and Sasha comes down to save her. What the no?
It doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck is going on?
They're Kevin Owens and Sami Zayning this. So confusing.
This is so retarded. Let's see.
It's like those the writers who are writing their feud like forgot to do it, and they're like, "Hey, let me look at the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn notes."
Like they're doing something interesting. Okay, I am going to pick Paige. She can't wrestle. I'm going to.
Why not?
Because she's injured. She's just retired.
Dude, I heard her talk for the first time the other week.
Really?
I'd never heard her talk before.
She's a sexy voice. She's got that British accent.
It's very interesting. I don't know what to call it. Like, it's not normal British. It's like some sort of fancy British.
If you say so. It sounds British to me.
I mean, it's like British, but it's like fancy British.
You're like, it's that high-class British. I go to high-class Britain when I go over there.
She's like part of some sort of like spy school or something.
All right, that's interesting.
00 Paige.
Okay then. All right, so I don't know.
The Paige bin.
I wish I had a list of women so I could look through it, but I'm going to go with... I Because I could see it being Bailey because it's like a feel-good moment and it's a nice way to start the show, you know?
And then there's been like that like weird ongoing story with them, so
Yeah.
why not like promote it with that?
Yeah.
Are there any other like ongoing storylines that aren't part of this?
With
Mania?
women? No. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch.
Huh.
Fuck you. Becky Lynch. She was the first ever women's champion on SmackDown. She's going to be the first ever winner of the Women's Battle Royal. All right, that smells real bad.
That's a good guess.
That smells real bad. All right, Becky Lynch. So what do we got next? We got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no idea who's in this one.
I'm gonna Google a list of people that may be in it. I'm hearing that The Rock might not be there now.
Is Rusev gonna be in it?
No. I don't think anybody that's actually wrestling on another match is going to be in this. This is just for the extra people so they can get paid.
Okay, so this is going to be... It's not going to be Titus Worldwide. Okay.
So far, we got Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Ty Dillinger, Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, Woken, Matt Hardy, Goldust, Heath Slater, Rhino, Zack Ryder, Primo Colon. Okay, the bottom five are
Baron Corbin won last year?
Yeah.
It got him a lot.
Yeah.
He's back in it again.
Mojo Rawley, I think, won last year. Baron Corbin won the year before it.
Isn't this like... They keep talking about how this like promotes your career and progresses you to the next level, yet they're back here again doing it for the fucking 2 years later.
Yeah, I mean, if this is all the people that are in it, I don't like...
I bet that no one wins.
I'm going with Matt Hardy. Whatever.
Yeah,
Woken. Now, we're allowed to change this.
Do more people get added?
If people get added.
Okay. But it would have to be for that person, right?
Yes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's supposed to be 20 people. There's only 14 on there. So...
Who's Heath Slater? Is he the one who has kids?
He has kids.
It's so funny.
He's got kids.
I want to get his shirt, but I don't feel like I know him well enough.
Yeah, you don't. You shouldn't.
Oh. Wow, man, this sucks.
I can see it being Ty Dillinger, but I don't know. You got to pick?
It's either going to be who's the perfect 10.
Yeah, I'm changing mine to Ty Dillinger. We
I
went with Ty Dillinger.
don't have to pick.
Yeah, you do.
What if I pick Fandango? That'd be so funny.
Let's do it.
He's not gonna win. Man, I really want to. Dash and Dawson are the
tag team,
the Bullet Clubs, right?
No, that's the.
I never see them wrestle, so I don't know.
They go hard all day, all night.
Okay.
Fight, yeah.
The Hype Bros.
No.
You
didn't hurry and pick, because I'm leaving this page.
Are any of the Bullet Club in there?
No.
Oh fuck, this is hard then. I'm gonna also. No, I'm going to pick Dolph Ziggler.
Cool.
I'm picking Dolph Ziggler.
Write it down.
The Ziggler.
Write it down, bitch.
Ziggles. I'm writing
Good old Ziggles.
Ziggles the Clown.
Ziggles the Clown. Are you going over the next match?
My personal favorite match of this week is Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. They've been...
I hate you.
Who's the current champ? You didn't mark that.
There isn't one. This is the end of the tournament for the championship. It was currently vacant because Enzo had it and he got fired for raping a girl. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We know that they've been pushing Cedric Alexander because of his mass popularity. He's so over right now.
He's super over.
But I think it's going to be a huge upset with Mustafa Ali.
All right, I'm going with Cedric Alexander.
Why?
Why not? What? Man, that's my legit reasoning too. I'm not even kidding.
It's so funny because no one cares.
No one really cares.
205 Live.
It could be a really good match though. I mean, It really could. They're probably gonna try to put on a
not
hell
to
of a
take
match.
away from the wrestlers. It's just that WWE sucks at promoting 205 Live, as we've
They
discussed.
do. No, I'm just saying. I feel like these two guys are gonna be like, dude, we're at WrestleMania. We're on the kickoff. Let's say fuck all of you and have a great match.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay. That's it for the kickoff show. Let's go to WrestleMania.
Burn it down.
34. That's a stupid. I hate that. But anyway, all right. Here we go. WrestleMania 34. The first match we have is The Bar, is the current Raw Tag Team Champions versus Braun Strowman and his mystery partner. I think his mystery partner is going to be Rey Mysterio Jr.
I think you're right. It's either going to be him or no one. I'm gonna pick no one.
Who can? He's not allowed to be no one. He has to have a partner to do it.
I bet you there's some sort of like loophole. No one loophole.
Okay, so who else could it possibly be that's there? Like no one, right?
Who's the guy who has kids?
He's Slater.
It could be him.
I guess it could be anyone from the Battle Royal could do it. I don't know. Whoever it is, I'm picking Braun and that person.
Yeah,
They're
Braun.
winning.
No one loophole.
Speaking of Braun Strowman, that stupid bullshit where he came out as his brother was so dumb and not funny.
It was super not funny.
Every time they try to make him funny, it's just stupid and not funny, and it annoys me.
Like the thing with the bass or whatever that viola,
the giant
whatever. I don't know. It's a big guitar.
It was a giant guitar. That's all it really was. Who are we kidding here? That shit was fucking dumb. You got anything else to say about this?
Yeah, let's move on, please.
Okay. Next, we have the Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. I think I said this is going to be a triple threat match like 6 months ago. They're going to have it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, this is what your third prediction that happened.
Oh yeah, this is the one where I called they were going to come out and beat him up and make it a 3-way. That's right.
It's like magical. I don't understand how you know everything.
I think this one. Okay, yeah, that prediction was out of nowhere. Like, the Nia Jax Alexa Bliss stuff was, me guessing, but also kind of based on, like...
But, like, every step of it was, like, identical to what you said.
Thanks for that props. So, I'm picking the Bludgeon Brothers by far. It's a triple threat SmackDown Tag Team Championship match.
I mean, we've been seeing them literally, like, every week for, like, no reason, so I would assume it's because they want to...
What? How about on SmackDown when they got pissed and hit a camera? I was like, oh no, they hit a camera. They're badass.
I missed it.
I hate them.
I agree with the Bludgeon Brothers thing on this.
Yeah, I don't. It's annoying and dumb. All right, what do we got next? What's next?
We have the undisputed reigning champion, Randy Orton.
Oh yeah,
he's the United States undisputed champion. He's fighting. He's defending this championship belt against the glorious Bobby Roode.
Yeah,
the modern day Maharaja.
I can't do that.
Maharaja.
You kind of did. And also
sounded angry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then Rusev.
You should have heard me at work today screaming Rusev Day in the office,
Rusev
singing it
Machka.
super loud. That was a great introduction to that match there. You know what's really funny? That all of Randy Orton's RKOs out of nowhere would instantly not be RKO out of nowhere if they simply did wide shots. all he does is come from
the...
No, it's just funny because they're like, out of nowhere. I'm like, dude, he just came from the left. the camera just didn't show.
You guys should have seen this already. He was clearly in your field of vision.
It's really funny. RKO out of nowhere. He's from the far right.
Yeah, there was one week where they did like a replay and like he clearly was sitting up on the post waiting to fucking do it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't.
It was a long. This was like a few weeks after fucking Elimination Chamber.
Do you have anything to say about the build to this match or anything? I know I was mentioning to you. I read a rumor online that Rusev may have asked for his release because he's unhappy with how he's being handled and booked, which we've been doing nothing but bitching about how they're not pushing Rusev Day, so I understand his gripe.
Yeah.
I read that they put him in this match just to kind of make him happy because he wanted his release. So I don't know how true that is, but I mean, if that was the whole true, I mean, they could put the title on him.
Yeah, that puts him up there for the title contender. As a title contender. Yeah, I think it's definitely in my mind, between him and Jinder.
Yeah. it just sucks to me because like they brought Bobby Roode up. He didn't have the title that long, and it's like I don't know. They're not. It seems like they're not really focusing on him much. Like
I mean, it's the WWE. Is it surprising to you?
You're right. I'm going with Rusev Day.
I'm going with gender. A to be different, but B also because I think I don't know. I just got a feeling. I want it to be Rusev. I love Rusev.
Dude, I like Jinder too. Actually, I was a big fan when he was the world champ. He was the world champ.
I did not like Jinder whenever I first restarted. But he's grown on me, not to the point where I want him to win, but I'm now okay with him.
Yeah,
we're cool.
I forgot to put something on here. All right, let's talk about John Cena and The Undertaker.
Oh boy, how did you forget about that?
I meant to put it and then I just didn't.
Oh boy, there's a lot going on here.
So they've been every week they're doing this calling out bullshit, and he still hasn't. Now this isn't the first time this has really happened. Like the one year, they were doing an angle with him and Bray Wyatt, and you didn't actually see him until WrestleMania with Bray Wyatt as well. Granted, they did have him like come on the Titantron and stuff though, but they've been doing this shit where they're calling him out and all this, and he's calling him out. He constantly not answering, which I think is stupid that they've drawn it out this fucking long.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
They should have started this fucking shit last week, maybe at the earliest.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that.
So first of all, I think that when they get to Mania, I think that John Cena, who's going as a quote unquote fan, is gonna get a mic and start cutting a promo, and possibly even get in the ring, which is silly because I'm going as a fan, except I'm actually just a wrestler that came out of the crowd to do stuff, but whatever. I think so. This whole thing is fucking retarded, and this is my prediction for this. I think what's going to happen is he's going to be cutting his promo. The lights are going to go out. You're going to hear the gong. You're going to see the Undertaker's lightning and like the smoke and everything. You're going to see that for a little while, and then it's going to go black again. And on the Titantron, they're going to have the little girls on there that they did with the American Badass thing, and you're going to hear the dead man walking, and then Kid Rock's going to come out. They're going to play. He's going to start playing American Badass, and then he's going to come out on his bike. That's my long drawn out prediction for this. I think that's what's going to happen. I think he's going to come out on his bike and they're going to fight, and it's going to be dumb probably.
It makes sense because of Kid Rock getting honored.
Yeah.
All this bullshit with Undertaker coming out. You said Kid Rock used to be...
Yeah, his American Badass song was his entrance music. And another thing, because that was whenever his theme would start, you'd hear like the walking and they'd say dead man. You'd hear Undertaker say dead man walking, and they'd start playing the American Badass music. And on Raw, Cena at some point in his promo slipped in something. He said the line "dead man walking," and I'm like, all right. I think he's really hinting at it. I think they're really hitting at it. I think not doing it is just a missed opportunity since Kid Rock's there. It makes no sense to me. And plus, whenever you have all the lights out and whatnot, I mean, it looks dark, but if you're there, you can still see shit with the lights out. It just looks like it's black on camera. That's a perfect opportunity for them to hurry up and set up all the fucking shit for Kid Rock and his music and stuff. So I think that's what they're going to do.
What shape is that, Dave?
That's a spade. Oh, wait, that's a triangle.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a triangle. Don't forget about it.
But here's the thing. I don't even care that much about it. For the record,
I'd be pretty hyped.
I despise the Undertaker American Badass character. I hated him when I was watching it.
I don't think I was exposed to it at all.
You probably weren't. It was like 2001, 2002.
I think I whenever I was watching it was shortly after that.
I remember watching a fucking Armageddon. It was like a 6-man tag, and Kurt Angle was in it, and Undertaker was in it. I hated him so much. I despised that character. It just... Because, dude, I hate any characters that are just generic fucking, like, yay, USA. And that's what he was. You'd have, like, a flag and shit. I'm like, dude, this is so fucking corny and patriotic. Like, I can't stand that stuff. It's just cheap pops. Because everyone in the crowd's going to, like, pop for USA. Otherwise, you're an asshole. Yeah. So it's like, I hate that shit. I always hated the American Badass Undertaker. I hated him. So it'll be kind of cool to see it, but I feel like what will happen is I'll be like, oh, cool, I don't care now. Like, I think that's what's going to happen. Because I really don't like his character, but it makes sense to do it because of how, like, he put his Undertaker guard down in the ring.
Was that the 9/11 thing they did? Shortly after 9/11?
You know, I'm not sure if they were doing that before or after 9/11, actually. The American Badass character. I feel like they might have been, actually.
Post?
I think they might have been doing it before, maybe.
Before, okay.
I think they might have been. Maybe not. I don't remember. You really got me curious about that now.
Oh, and then Undertaker died on 9/11 and then became the dead man.
He was in one of the planes. Yeah, that's not funny. It's kind of funny. Okay, so what do you you have any thoughts about this Cena Undertaker stuff?
I wish I'm completely okay with the because of my unexposedness to the American Badass. Wait, is that what it was? American Badass? Because of my unexposery-ness to the American Badass, I'm okay with that, but I wish John Cena wasn't involved.
Yeah, I don't like John Cena.
I gotta admit though, every time they do it each week, I'm like, oh, like before, like as John Cena comes on stage, I'm like, this is gonna be stupid. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah. But then as it's happening, I'm like, well, maybe this might happen. Jesus Christ, everyone's going crazy. Yeah. It might happen. He keeps pushing it, and then he's like, nah, and then walks off stage. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the ultimate tease. Yeah, I don't know. It was funny because I think I was talking to Benny. He's like, you don't think he's going to be on SmackDown? I'm like, no. I was like, I don't think he's going to be on SmackDown. And then I was listening to the Taz show. Taz was like, Undertaker's going to be on SmackDown. I was like, dude, I don't think this is happening. I don't think we're seeing Cena again until Mania. Yeah, I think it's dumb. All right, moving on from that, we have the triple threat match for the Intercontinental.
So that's a match itself, though, right?
I mean, if it happens.
Wait, no, never mind.
Well, let's see. If it happens, who are we picking to win? Let's do that.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, I'm picking Taker as well.
Undertaker's gonna bury him in a coffin.
He's gonna bury him alive.
The Undertaker's gonna come out of his own coffin and then put John Cena in there, and John Cena's gonna be dead and retired and dead.
Dude, is he gonna be dead?
I hope he accidentally get like the props get mixed up and then he gets buried by accident.
That'd be pretty funny.
It gets mixed up with the real coffin they have backstage.
I'm down with that. I remember one time I was watching a match when I was a kid, and this is always stuck in my mind. Undertaker is fighting someone called the Barbarian, and at one point during the match, the Barbarian grabs his sword, which is a legit giant sword, and goes to fucking impale the Undertaker, and he moves out of the way, and it stabs in the ring. I'm like, you almost murdered this dude in the ring. What are you doing? You can't do that. I was like, that's really violent. Funny. All right, what's the next match? We got the triple threat match for Intercontinental Championship. We got The Miz, who's the current champion, versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Triple H match.
The triangle is coming into play. I'm picking Balor.
Oh boy.
I think Rollins is going to be in a program with Reigns at some point, so I don't think he's going to get it. And
yeah, they kind of like teased that for a little bit.
And I think Miz is going to take time off because he just had his baby, so I don't think he's going to keep it. These are my reasons, so I'm picking Balor.
Yeah, well, fuck. Now I feel like I have to pick Finn.
You're like, you made some valid points.
Can't do anything about that.
Here's the other. No, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. We'll just leave that alone. I'm gonna say it. They could also do the thing with Rollins and Reigns, but just like wait. No, they've already waited though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they're gonna go right into it.
It's been in the incubator long enough.
The incubator. All right, what do we got next?
Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
For the Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss is the champion.
How many switches do we have so far?
So far, we have
1, 2,
3,
4.
Oh, this can't be right.
Oh boy. All right, well, whatever.
Let's look at this.
Let's say Alexa wins then. That made
I was already picking Alexa, actually.
Yeah.
I think the main reason is because I think everyone thinks, oh, Nia's going to kill her. Nia's just fucking huge. Like, she's fat, and she's going to win the match. I think Alexa's going to win because I'm picking Asuka for the next one. It just
seems like too obvious for Nia to win. Not too obvious and like writing wise it makes sense, but like too obvious like
it's too predictable. You're like, well, yeah, she's clearly going to win. Look at her.
She's stronger. Look at her. She's bigger and she's angry and she's a big, bad, fat, angry bull.
Bull. All right, I got nothing else for that match, really. Now we have Charlotte Flair versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. As Charlotte Flair is the champion.
And Asuka wins.
I also am picking Asuka. I think that Asuka is going to win this, and I think that she is going to fight Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam, and Ronda Rousey is going to beat her streak and win the title.
This is not as predictable as I thought it'd be.
Really?
Like this whole thing in general.
Oh, yeah. But did you hear what I just said?
No.
I think that's nice. I figured he didn't. I'm predicting that Asuka's going to win this, and then at SummerSlam later this year, Asuka is going to fight Ronda Rousey, and then Ronda Rousey is going to win the title and beat her streak. That's what I think is happening.
Incredible. You've heard it here, folks. You heard it first here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to do, though, because Asuka's on Raw. They're doing the Superstar Shakeup. I don't know how that would work out, but we'll see. I just don't see Asuka losing the streak in the fucking match at Mania. I don't see that happening. And
this is Asuka's big moment. This is to give the Asian culture some sort of support.
Yeah.
It can't be, yeah.
And that's another main reason. I don't think they're going to switch both women's titles. I really don't.
Yes.
What do we have?
On to the next one. We have Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I picked them as well.
I don't think they're getting permanently fired from the WWE. I do like the extent they've gone to help go along with this, like removing them from the roster on the website.
Yeah.
Sammy and Kevin changing their names on
Twitter
and stuff.
They're doing some really cool. Did you notice that? Remember, I was like, did he change it to El Generico yet? And he ended up doing it later.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, which was cool.
I heard he was El Generico showed up at some some matches or something.
Really?
I think that's what Ben was telling me.
That sounds really cool.
You have to ask Ben about that. Ben,
they very rarely do cool stuff like. I guarantee that was all Owens and Zayn's idea, and they were like, "Please."
Yeah.
Now before we move on, first of all, Shane, this motherfucker had diverticulitis, which is what Lesnar had. And he had part of his fucking colon removed. He was in the hospital for this. He has like a herniated spinal something he needs surgery for. How the fuck is this dude wrestling?
I don't think it's... dude, I think any report of it being a real injury before, I think...
Well, he was legit in the hospital.
That's what I'm saying. I think they went to some full extent to make this seem legit.
So you think that everything with Shane is a work?
Yes.
I don't think it is.
I mean, you're probably right. I'm just saying, why would he be wrestling? You know what I mean?
I don't understand.
It's the only explanation is that it was a work.
Yeah, I mean, but it is a tag match. Daniel Bryan can do most of the work. You know what I mean?
Like, you did say work, so it makes me right.
But the issue is that Shane McMahon is always like, no, he doesn't have to, but he's always known for taking some crazy bumps and doing crazy stuff. Like, I don't.
Maybe Shane will get knocked out early, and well, I guess if you get knocked out, you lose. What are the rules for this match?
It's just a tag match. So technically, well, if he's
in
not
a cage,
tagged
though,
in,
right? It's in a cage.
No, I mean, if
there's no cage involved.
No.
Does anyone have a cage?
No.
Well, they should make all the matches in a cage. That's their first issue.
If he's not tagged in, he can get knocked out. But here's the thing: if you're making it a work. Why did you choose that Shane got diverticulitis completely unrelated to anything Owens and Zayn did and went to the hospital for? That seems really silly to me. If you're making it a work, wouldn't it be a work based on the injuries from what they did to him? Like, they're saying you got diverticulitis whenever they were on vacation somewhere from something that happened there. Like, I don't... It seems silly to me to do that. You know what I mean? Like...
Dude, I have an idea. What if the day of... Shane substitutes himself out with another wrestler.
I could see that.
Maybe The Rock?
Oh, that'd be really cool. Dude, I hope you're right.
That'd be pretty fucking badass.
That'd be pretty cool. Now, let me ask you.
That's my out there prediction. How do I rate
just
this?
Put The Rock above Shane's name.
I don't...
Yeah, but look at it this way. That means, dude, The Rock is not coming to Mania to fucking lose. That's not happening.
Wait, well, okay. So aren't they on good terms with Hogan now?
Oh boy, kinda. I don't know. They haven't brought him back yet.
Hashtag not Shane.
Hashtag not Shane.
Anyone who isn't Shane.
Now let me ask you this: what are your thoughts on Bryan fucking turning on Shane and helping Owens and Zayn winning because of this whole thing was a work?
Oh my god.
That was Tito's idea. I'll give credit complete where it's due.
Damn you, Tito. You just threw a wrench in everything.
Dude, Tito was like, Bryan's going to turn and he's going to turn heel. He's turning heel at Mania and he's going to help them win. It makes perfect sense to me, and I like it. But the only thing is, like, dude, I don't see them making Bryan a heel. The people love him so much. I don't think that would even make people boo him. I think people would still just cheer him.
Yeah, like making Bryan a heel would be like making Roman Reigns a face.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no.
Dude, Bryan is heel proof. No one's booing Bryan. He can take a shit on Shane's face and they'll be like, yes, yes, yes.
Oh boy.
I just don't see how it could happen. I don't see how they could do it. I really don't. I mean, it would be a cool. It'd be
a very confusing moment where Shane gets beat up by Daniel Bryan
and everyone's cheering. Yeah. I don't know. This match, I don't know. It's some crazy stuff could go down. I'm not sure. Anything else on that one?
We should take a. I guess this isn't really a prediction. It's more the yes kicks are probably going to be happening at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
That's a shame.
You don't like them, do you?
I mean, I'm okay with them as long as it's Daniel Bryan doing it, but like it seemed very weird. Like I've never seen Daniel Bryan doing it, but as soon as you brought up to me, like, why are they just letting him kick them? And Miz or whoever. Oh, dude, I heard talks that. Oh, I guess if Miz is leaving, none of this would make sense.
I don't know if he's leaving. That's just a guess. You could easily just do Raw shows and not any house shows and still be.
Dude, what if? Okay. There was like a big feud with Miz and Daniel Bryan, right?
Oh yeah.
What if the match gets interrupted? Like a ref gets knocked out at some point, and then the Miz like comes in and beats the shit out of Daniel Bryan.
But I just don't. It seems like it'd be out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
This is
like
Mania. This is the place to do it.
Now,
but then it is the WWE. They colossally fuck shit up.
This even more so supports that I think Miz is going to lose because during the Superstar Shakeup, the Miz can get moved to SmackDown and they can have him and Bryan feud now. I think he's definitely losing that match now that you mentioned that. Because whenever they do the shake-up, they basically move people to different shows, and they're not going to move him with the title. They're not going to keep the title and put the title on SmackDown.
There's more reason for him to move. You're right.
Yeah, I think he's going to. So, yeah.
Man, this is actually turning out to be an exciting.
No. Here's the issue. We're coming up with all these ideas. None of these cool ideas are going to happen.
I know.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, it's a constant... Dude, every time me and Tito talk about shit, they're like, oh, this, and we watch, we're like, dude, they did nothing cool.
I'm peeing.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, next we have Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. That's Kurt Angle, our Olympic hero. Ronda Rousey, we actually have that one picture... I have that one picture of her from that... I think it was Sports Illustrated, where she's butt-ass fucking naked. And she has, like, just some glove things on. And, like, the picture goes so low. And it's like, dude, the next centimeter, I'm seeing vag. Like, it's so fucking low. I'm like, dude, her vag is right there underneath where the picture ends. It's a great picture. I have it as a background on my laptop. Every time my mom opens the laptop, she's like, who's that naked woman? I'm like, it's fine. It's just Ronda Rousey, Mom. All right, okay, I killed time. All right, next we have Ronda Rousey.
Oh, boy.
And Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. What's the stipulation?
I bet you The Rock comes out and wins.
Yeah. What's the stipulation on this one?
What's that mean? Oh, winner had the privilege of being in the ring with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon because they are so important.
Yes. Okay, let me just say first of all, I don't think this is going to be the main event. Did we talk about the
No,
poll?
I don't think it is anymore.
Did we talk about the poll on the Taz thing?
Not on the show, we didn't.
Okay. So I was listening to the Taz show, and he had a poll that he put on his website or something, asking who the fans think, who they want to be the main event. It had these last four matches. It had the Daniel Bryan tag match, which I believe got like 9%. It had the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match, which got 14%. It had the Ronda Rousey Kurt Angle match, which had 6%. And AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura with a whopping 71%. So clearly, at least internet fans, want the AJ Styles Nakamura match to be the main event, clearly. Now, I just had this thought. Now, do you remember the whole CM Punk thing where one of his main bitches as to why he got pissed and he wanted to leave was because he never got his main event at WrestleMania after all those years, and they kept fucking him out of his main event and all this. And his whole reasoning was, look, you guys want me to get better and be, this big guy, but you keep not giving me the chance to get better. If you want me to get better, I need to be in the main event at WrestleMania so I can be on that level and get better and improve. Now, if they were to put this tag match on last, that's 4 fucking spots. You're giving a part-timer, another part-timer who never wrestles as a COO, a woman who doesn't wrestle at all, and Ronda Rousey who's over as fuck because she's so popular. And it would be taking away from all these people that should be in the match. So if they put this on last, I'm going to be fucking livid.
Yeah, I don't think it is anymore just because I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, unfortunately, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
I think so, too, because Lesnar is Vince's boy, according to Reigns. No, Reigns is fucking Vince's boy. He's going to let him go on last. I think there is a chance it could be AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura.
I agree with you. I think it's like a 60-40 chance. AJ being the 40.
I agree with that number. I completely agree. Okay, so the Ronda Rousey-Kurt Angle match. I think it's pretty obvious that Rousey and Angle are winning, and Rousey will be pinning Stephanie McMahon. Yes. Anything to say about the build to this? I thought
I want to see Triple H hit Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hot.
Probably not going to happen.
Dude, I was telling you, the shit on Raw I thought was so dumb where, Ronda Rousey is this fucking killer, the baddest one on the planet, and Stephanie's just in her face. I'm like, I get you're a heel. You're trying to get people to not like you, but why are you don't even wrestle. And you're getting in the face of this woman who's the baddest woman on the planet. It made no sense to me. It's so fucking stupid. I don't know. I think how they're booking Ronda Rousey is just dumb this past month. Dude, her promos are not good. Whenever she's talking, it's not her fault she's new. Yeah. She has to get used to it. So, I don't blame her.
She'll get in the swing of
shit. But I think they should be protecting her. If she's not that good at talking, then don't give her situations where she's going to not look good at talking.
Yeah.
Let her get better.
There was a sentence she said and just kind of stopped in the middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly. And I'm like, oh boy, it's not.
It's rough.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I think that she's supposed to be this killer, but she gets beat up by Stephanie and lays her and just stares at her holding her tummy, and she got knocked on her back, and I don't know why she's holding her stomach, but whatever. So she's just laying there looking at Steph all pissed. I'm like, get up and kill her. And then Stephanie's walking up the ramp and she's just standing there pissed. I'm like, why are you running after her and murdering her right now? Stephanie should have done that and fucking ran away as soon as it happened. Or she got knocked out or something. I don't know. I just don't think they're doing a good job with her. Nothing has pushed me past the initial excitement that I already had. I've plateaued. Yeah.
I've plateaued, even dipped and came back up a little.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's been a steady amount of excitement for this.
Anything else you got to add to that?
If you can even call it excitement at this point.
You can call it that.
No. I hope Ronda Rousey does good. I would enjoy to see her face more on the TV screen.
Yeah. I also want her to do good. Her whole ridiculously over the top smile and happy thing is I think it's kind of silly. Dude, when she comes out, you ever notice when she walks out?
Yeah,
the biggest fucking shitty.
She's walked in the Disney World or something.
Dude, they're be the biggest cliche babyface of all time. Fucking give everyone high fives, shake the baby, hug the babies, shake them in the air, shake the babies really hard. I think they tell her to do that.
I think you should shake they need to get past the initial first hump of her being new and turn her heel quickly, I think.
Dude, I don't think she's going to be heel in a long time.
I think her personality fits it better, but you're right. I think that she's just too well liked.
And I think also the only reason at all that I think it was not at the Rumble, but I think it was at Fastlane or I think it was Elimination Chamber where they did the contract signing. She was getting mixed reactions. There were people booing her and people cheering her. I think the only reason that even happened, it's not because people hate her. I think it's because she came in, they're giving her a top spot the first. You know what I mean? I think people. I think the only people booing her are people annoyed that she just came in the company and she's taking the top spot. Which I understand that. I think you should earn it. You shouldn't just be coming to the company, you're instantly on top.
Right.
So I don't think people hate her at all. I think people are just like annoyed with her coming in and getting that spot, which isn't her fault. I would take it. Who wouldn't?
I'm having issues, technical difficulties.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
All right, so what do we have next? We have AJ Styles, who's the current WWE champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Need to face.
There's going to be a lot of kicking in this match, baby.
Need to face.
Now, this is going to be... He does all the kicking, so whenever he has a match where he doesn't kick as much, it blows your mind. We're going to see a steady amount of kicking, but some other stuff, too, here. So
I want to see him do some work from the...
New Japan?
Sure. From the up in the top of the turnbuckles there. I want to see him do some jumping, some flipping.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Oh, cool. I hope we get to see Alabama flop in this match.
What the fuck does that mean?
So whenever AJ runs in the ring and does a standing shooting star press over the fucking rope to the outside, it's pretty wild.
Dude, I love his fucking his jump up in the air. The other week he got so much fucking air.
AJ rules. Okay, so I think that AJ Styles is retaining. I don't think... Okay, I don't... This is my reasoning. One, because of my next pick for the other matches, one reason. Two, I think that it makes sense to give AJ this big fucking moment with him standing tall at the end of WrestleMania, because he deserves it. Three, I don't think that Shinsuke is as over as they want him to be right now. I think he's popular, but I don't think he's as popular as that. And B, I don't think that they're gonna have Shinsuke as the world champion when he can say like 4 words in English you can barely understand when he's cutting a promo.
Yeah.
If he was going to be the champion, he would have to have a mouthpiece or a manager or something with him right now to talk for him.
Asuka can't cut a promo for shit, but she's probably getting the championship.
She's even better than him though. Like
she is better than him.
She's better than him when she talks. She gets her point across. Like, dude, Asuka's so weird whenever she's like talking and stuff. Sometimes she'll just like yell and have this weird face. For like, it seems just awkward.
Dude,
and strange.
even if it like you don't understand like what she's actually saying, you can tell what she's supposed to be saying just by her like expressions and stuff. So
yeah,
that's what I just wanted. I was just bringing that up just to make sure we can't get called hypocrites.
And not only that, here's the thing: they're completely different. They're getting 2 completely different type of pushes. Asuka has the current like undefeated, complete badass killer push right now. Okay. So it makes sense that she's not going to talk much. She's just going to go in there and kill you. Shinsuke Nakamura's whole gimmick is he's the fucking rock star. He's the artist. He's supposed to be charismatic, so he should be fucking talking and stuff like that. You know what I mean? His personality is someone that should be cutting promos and stuff like that. Which I'm sure when he was in New Japan, he's cutting promos in his native tongue.
It worked out.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
his
fun.
Native tongue.
That's what it is, his native tongue.
Sure.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, his whole gimmick is he should be cutting promos. Asuka's is not, so it makes more sense for her that she can be pushed as a champion. I don't... like, Shinsuke's not talking to anyone in the building with his promos, that's for sure. So I just don't think they're going to put it on him. So I'm going with AJ. Who you picking?
I'm going to also say AJ.
All right, and we have our probably main event.
All right, Roman Reigns, and that's the show.
Roman can't lose.
If Roman Reigns wins this, I will actually suck your... Or Roman Reigns loses this, I will actually suck your dick.
The only possible way I could conceive that Roman Reigns is going to lose... I just saw another article online how Dana White said that Brock Lesnar is coming back to UFC. He's just not sure when. Paul Heyman put something online saying that him and Lesnar's contracts are up. Just doing this to try to trick us. Everyone expects Lesnar to lose. Everyone knows he's going to lose. Have him win just to fool everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a long shot.
But the issue is the other guy's Roman Reigns. And Roman is not losing the main event in the Universal title match.
Yeah, I was just like just staring at Brock Lesnar's face as like they were doing that thing last week, and I was just like, man, he is fucking annoying. He doesn't talk. I don't think I've even heard him say a word since I've started watching.
You know what even compounds onto your annoyance for him? He's apparently a real douchebag in real life. Like, he doesn't talk to people backstage. He has like his own fucking dressing room. I listen to Jim Cornette show all the time. He talks about what a fucking douchebag he was when he was training him. He doesn't even like wrestling. He just does it because he makes money. He never watched wrestling. Like, he's just a complete douchebag in real life, from what I understand.
Dude, I don't understand why they have him on the show. Like, you could be getting so much more attention with so many other people. Like, I don't think anyone gives a fuck. I guarantee you there are no children tuning in to be like, oh boy, Brock Lesnar's on the TV.
Yeah.
There's, like, who are you attracting by having him there? Because you're not even having him there.
Yeah, you're right. And, dude, and what annoys me the most about this is, dude, last year at WrestleMania, when Roman beat Undertaker and Lesnar won the title, literally a year ago, everyone online said that Vince's plan for next year is Lesnar versus Reigns.
And here we are.
They predicted this a fucking year ago. And, dude, maybe like in fucking November, I remember reading online that Vince was purposely not having anyone kick out of the F5 anymore now, so that when it gets to Mania, Reigns is going to kick out of it and it'll be more meaningful now. If you go back and watch, no one's kicked out of his finisher in all these matches.
I don't even know what an F5 is.
That's his finishing move that he does.
Maybe if he was on the show more often, I'd know.
It's his spinny. It's the spinny AA. It's an AA, but he spins them.
But AA.
Yeah, dude. Like, and so whenever we watch WrestleMania and he's gonna pin him, I'm like, well, clearly Reigns is about to kick out because once he's Roman Reigns, and I'm like, dude. This is what annoys me. Like, Vince's whole philosophy is, well, if I'm not going to have anyone kick out from this point to Mania, so everyone will be like, holy shit, he kicked out. Like, dude, do you think my memory only goes back a year, Vince? You think I don't remember all the matches he had where people did kick out of the F5?
In his defense, I don't remember what I did today.
Well, in his defense, you haven't seen Lesnar wrestle anyway, so you didn't see anyone kick out of the
Brock
F5.
Lesnar's so fucking... I hate him so much.
Yeah.
The only logical thing about this is that... Like, this is part of some big fucking master plan to get Roman Reigns on top. That's the only reason. Like,
that's always what his plan is.
With Brock Lesnar specifically, though, there's no reason to have Brock Lesnar be even part of the show unless your plan is to get everyone to hate him so much that they have to like Roman Reigns. That's the only logical thing here.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, everything that's being done is to push Reigns. That's his like long-term plan. All right, we'll give Lesnar the title, build him for a year just so it's that much more meaningful when Reigns beats him now.
On a more a topic I can give a shit about, I came to the realization, and I'm sure you guys already did too, because you guys have been following the Bullet Club and shit like that for much longer.
Okay.
Fuck. That's not how you take a sticker off. AJ's probably not going to be in the Balor Club.
No. Just
because of how over he is, wouldn't make sense to put him into a group where it's called the Balor Club.
AJ, you're part of the Balor Club now. Oh, bummer, man.
But I'm AJ Styles.
Yeah, I'm like the champion.
This is the house that I built.
He's not anything. So you want to hear this article just to tie this up, which is this, because we didn't get to talk about Elias and his whole musical performance that he says he's going to do. He says he's
why
going to do
isn't he in? If he put him in the fucking.
Well, I'm curious if he's going to be in the Andre Battle Royal, but they're saying he keeps saying that he's going to do the greatest music performance ever, so that could be his like spot on the show. Apparently, the segment was planned. It would have The Rock in it, doing a musical segment with him, as well as Jeff Jarrett, who's in the Hall of Fame. And The Rock was
died.
What's that?
I thought Jeff Jarrett died.
Yeah, a number of people probably thought that, but apparently The Rock was supposed to be and like do one of his rock concert things he used to do. So that'd have been kind of fun, but I don't know if he's even going to be there. So that's all our predictions, man. You got anything else to add?
What about Hillbilly Jim or whatever his name is?
That guy. What are you talking about?
The guy who's getting the Hall of Famed.
Jeff Jarrett?
No, the other one. It looks like a big. He got overalls.
Is that Hillbilly Jim? Is he this year?
Is that his name?
I think so. I forgot. I thought he was already in.
It's Hillbilly like Bob. Or
you sure that's not last year?
What's his name?
Hillbilly Jim.
It is Jim?
Yeah.
That was a complete guess. That was just a random generic name.
Yeah, he's the one who was training with Hogan, and people thought that Hogan trained him because they're dumb.
Yeah.
All right, that's all we got, man. We're done.
You think, so are they cool with Hogan now?
I don't know. There's talking about there's been talks of bringing him back. I'm sure behind the scenes they are. They're just like, we got to make sure everything's cooled down. Terry Bollea.
Dude, Mr. T's gonna be there.
Mr. T's dead.
Mr. T's not
He
dead.
had cancer and died or something.
What? Is this true?
Probably not.
Alright, we're ending the Instagram one. I want to figure out if Mr. T's still alive.
All right, you figure that out while I do our closing plug stuff. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for our normal episodes that drop every Monday, but that's not happening this Monday. It's going to be late, probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel and search for Breakroom BS and subscribe to it. There's links to everything in there, including our Instagram, which is just Breakroom BS, all one word. Facebook, which is Breakroom Space BS, and our Twitter at Breakroom BS1. Go to SoundCloud, listen to stuff. That's everything. Now he's gonna look up. What is he dead?
It's pulling up right now. Mr. T. Lawrence Terode.
It would have his death right in here if he died. Yeah, he's not dead. It just says born. All right, Mr. T's alive. He's alive and kicking. I pay the fool who orders Wrestlemania and pays for that shit.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, we're out of here.
Roman Reigns is gonna win.
Roman Reigns sucks. Bye, everyone.